Here's the 3 best camping and overland gear ideas for under $500. Let's go. Not everyone wants socks or jewelry, especially if your friends are into the outdoors. We're gonna tell you about our favorite gear and take you outside and show you why. Bryn, what'd you pick?
I picked the GP Factor 2-piece shovel. This shovel acts as a normal recovery or camp shovel and also doubles as a hammer around camp, which is really good for putting in tent stakes or fixing your junk 4-wheel drive old rustic vehicle.
Let's take this shovel outside and put it to work.
Cool.
The GP Factor 2-piece shovel is a fantastic tool for recovery situations or even driving stakes.
So the thought behind the GP shovel is to build the ultimate camp shovel and also recovery shovel. The whole body is aluminum, and then we actually CNC machine the joint out. So the whole tubing of this shovel is solid aluminum. The nice part is when you're done using it as a shovel, you have a handy hammer around camp. We also put a brass end on it so you could use it for your awning stakes. So to separate the hammer from the shovel, you just pop this pin out, and then it just slides apart like that. And this is actually designed to be the wear item, and it is replaceable, so it actually unscrew when you actually wear through it. So that's why the GP Factor 2-piece shovel is the perfect camping gift for under 500 bucks.
All right, Jason, so what was your pick?
So I've got the Madkon Bry 600S. I really like the Madkon Bry for entertaining and actually cooking dinner for people, right? So you can cook a nice meal on the Madkon, you can load it back up with firewood, and then you can have a good time. The nice thing about the Madkon Bry is that it flat packs and you can stuff it in a very narrow space, right? And it kind of forms a rectangle when it's done. The good thing about the Madkon Bry is it's up off the ground, so you can actually protect the surfaces that you're cooking on or having a fire over, which is fantastic. And that's where these donkey long tongs come into use, because they're long enough that you can actually reach in there and turn a log, or you can use the shorter long tong to actually flip your bacon and turn your sausages.
Sweet, let's go test it out.
That's right, the Madkon 600S Bry is a fantastic gift for camping or for overlanding under $500, and here it is right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this up for you, and we're gonna have a little fire in it and show you what that looks like here in a few minutes. All right, so the bag is really nice. It actually unzips around the corners and folds completely flat, right? There's room in here also to put, things like fire gloves and things like that, right? So I'm just gonna take the grill, throw it over here off to the side. This is how easy this thing sets up, right? That's it, right? Okay, as you can see on this side right here, there's some fins that stick out. That's designed for the windscreen. We actually left the windscreen in the shop today. But as for presentation of this video here, we'll set it up just like this. The windscreen would then slide down and connect with these grooves here. And then we have room for the grill top, right? So we'll show you that again when we actually have a fire going. But again, these are different shelf levels that you can put the grill grate on to help control. What's really cool about this grill too is that it's so large, you can put standard sized logs in there, or if you have smaller logs, you can put and burn a hotter fire over here and maybe have some cool coals over here. So if you've got something like burgers that you're cooking, when they're done, you can put them over here. You can have your buns over here too. So just a fantastic camping and overlanding gift for under $500 at OK 4-Wheel Drive. This is what it looks like with a fire in it, right? We aren't gonna bore you with actually starting a fire because that'll take a little bit of time, but this was pretty effective, right, actually, for us doing it. It's fantastic, and as you can see, this is a very large pit to cook in, and we've just got 6 logs in here right now, and this is totally ready for a burger, right? We have the optional windscreen off of the back of it right now. This will actually pull out, this grill will pull out, and you can put it in 3 different positions, as you can see here. It looks like a vent on the side, which it is, but those are little shelves. There's a shelf here, and you can even put it down on this lowest level too. So this is the Madkon 600S Bry. Alex, what'd you pick?
So my pick for gear under 500 bucks is ARB's portable air compressor. This is the single compressor version. Everything fits inside. It fits perfect with the accessories in the back of my car. Fills up my bike tire and car tire if I need to, and easily comes out when I don't need it.
Let's take it outside and put this compressor to the test. We're gonna put this compressor to the test and see what it's like to actually inflate a Forester tire from flat to full, and we're gonna do the same thing on his mountain bike.
So we're gonna grab the air compressor out of the back of the car. We're gonna deflate the tire on my Subaru. We're also gonna deflate the tire on the mountain bike, and then we're gonna fill them back up. Yeah, so I got my fridge, I got my bike tools, I got my dual battery, we got our compressor. The way this works is you connect it to your car battery, that'll start the compressor, and then we can fill up the tires. So once you pop open this box, you can see that everything is ready to go in here. Everything's already connected. All you have to do is connect the positive and negative terminals to the battery, connect the air hose, and you're good to go. And then all you have to do is flip a little switch and you'll hear the compressor come on. Just like that.
So Alex is gonna deflate his tire, like we said, we're gonna pancake it, and then we're gonna pump it up to, what PSI are you running?
We're gonna take it up to 33.
33 PSI. Let's see how long it takes the ARB single portable compressor to inflate this tire back up.
I think it's pretty flat.
Yeah, it looks pretty flat at this point, right?
Yeah, let's get the hose connected and let's fill it back up.
Before you get started, I'm gonna start a stopwatch here. Let me reset it. Yeah, it's reset so that people can actually watch this thing. We're not gonna show you how long exactly it takes because it could get pretty boring after a minute and a half or 5 minutes, but we will hold this camera here and maybe fast forward through it so people know that we're actually recording it right. So on 3, 2, 1, go.
Where are we at, Jason?
We are at almost 1 minute, and then I say when we get to 1.5, I'll tell you to pull it off and we'll see where it's at. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it off. All right, let's see where you're at.
So let's put the gauge on. We're at 25.
25 PSI.
So in a minute and a half, we're only less than 10 PSI away from where we gotta be.
I am going to restart this, and we're gonna give it, what, another 30 seconds, you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right, we're gonna give another 30 seconds to see where it's at. On 3, 2, 1, go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take it off. All right, where are we at now?
So this is what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, right at 2 minutes.
32.
32. So I'd say that's pretty safe to say that in exactly 2 minutes, we got this tire inflated, right?
Yep. So typically in my mountain bike, I run usually around 21 PSI. That number is really good for me, given where I live. We're real rocky, a lot less dirt than typical places, so it helps with traction on the rocks. It also kind of soaks up some of the bumps from all those small rocks. So right now, I think this bike's probably sitting at 18 PSI from sitting in the shed. So we're gonna take it to flat and then pop it on. I think it's only gonna take 30 seconds, if that.
All right, Alex is behind me getting the bike deflated, and I've got my stopwatch ready this time. It's set to 0. We had to make some modifications here. Alex is gonna have to use an inflator because the coupler for the portable compressor unit is not gonna fit on the adapter for the Presta valve. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna inflate this with an electronic ARB inflator. This is gonna put us over the $500 threshold just a little bit. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna record it, we're gonna time it. He's gonna do it by touch and feel, by squeezing the tire to see where it's at. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the bike pump on there to register and see what the actual PSI is. So let's see how this goes. Feel pretty good about that?
Oh yeah, it's super flat. The rule of mountain biking is if it feels like an orange, you know you're at about 21 PSI. So I'm gonna squeeze it while we're filling it up. And once I feel that orange, we're gonna pull this stuff off, put the bike pump on, and see where we're at.
Sounds good, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, that feels like an orange to me.
We're just around 18 seconds. So let's get the bike pump on there and see what our PSI is.
All right, yeah, so we're gonna connect this right now. I'm gonna have to give it one little pump just to get it registered. And we're at 20 PSI right now.
20 PSI, that's right where we need to be, right?
Yeah, we're off by 1 PSI. So in what, 18 seconds? And we're at 21 PSI?
Sounds good. Well, this has been the ARB single portable compressor, and it's a fantastic gift for under 500 bucks. All right, that's a wrap. We picked an ARB single portable air compressor. We've got the Madkon 600S Bride. We've got the Donkey Long Tongs, and we've got the GP Factor 2-piece shovel. Got any other great ideas? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and smash that bell for notification. We'll see you next time.